All right, glad to have you join us again. Now let's get talking. Now let's look at what's playing out at the Nigerian Exchange. But before that, let's tell you that equities trading at the Nigerian Exchange Limited was bullish on Tuesday, recovering from the previous session loss as the benchmark index rose by 0.08% to close at 71,666.55 basis points. Accordingly, the month-to-date and year-to-date returns increased to 2.6% and 38.7% respectively. As a result of the bullish trading out in equities, investors recorded total gains of 31.81 billion naira as the market capitalization settled at 39.08 trillion naira respectively. However, the consumer goods sector recorded a loss of 0.04%, while oil and gas sector remained quiet. Meanwhile, market activity mellowed as the total deals and value declined by 0.03% and 26.07% to close at 6,549 trades and 3.22 billion naira respectively. Ambrose Amadion, Chief Research Officer, Invest Data Consulting Limited, is now with me live in the studio to do some analysis of these figures and how market played out at the exchange yesterday. Ambrose, good morning. It's a pleasure having you join me on the program.
Thanks for having me, blessed.
Ambrose, you've seen the figures and you've seen how the market actually turned out yesterday. What would you say is responsible for all of this?
I would say it's the continuation of what we call portfolio rebalancing.
Okay.
The year is always coming to an end. This already is November 20th, and they have less than 2 months, less than to cross over to the new year 2024.
Yes.
And also investors are preparing ahead because any season will come up as from first month of January, or unaudited account to start hitting the market, and that within that January to March, we expect to see investors buying for what? Buying for dividend. For that, now all eyes on what? Low dividend paying stocks, as we are seeing that the yield in the fixed income market or money market is looking up, especially as all eyes are on the power market auction for today. To give more insight, what since the MPC has stylishly also be postponed,
exactly.
Then all eyes is still on this option to give an insight where they are going. Because actually, I mean that between now and January, which is the first one for the year, investors to convert to the market, knowing that we expect to see another MPC meeting, the last week of January 2024. For now, between and then, we want to give either autopilot or an assumption or speculation. The reason is that the cost of inflation is high. No investor want to go to any instrument that will give him return that is below inflation. That's why I think that despite the price of stock are going up, even hitting 71,166, market is still in green. I believe that in Nigerian investors are taking their time to buy into value, and that's why we are seeing market moving the green.
All right, great one there. Now, with this suspension or postponement of the MPC meeting, I know I asked this question the last time we spoke, which was on Monday. What other signal do you think, or at what point is this leaving foreign investors and their outlook into the economy?
Like I said last week, that the foreign investors are not playing much in our market as we speak. Our market is being dominated by local investors and not so international investors, and they understand the tariff. But the point is that the government, the monetary policy has slightly introduced the OMO option. Now that is before, the OMO option had been slowed down, but now it's coming up. But in the last OMO option, we saw that the future interest rate was about 21 points and was still below inflation of 0.33. But we are out like today now is the midweek to sort of see what will be the treasury bill, over market option for today to see is it going to move above 17% yield or come to below. This will give investors also where should you be putting your money, because if you are putting your money for the next 264 days and you are earning below inflation, now we've talked together that some of the mature economy analysts have thought that our inflation rate will hit 30.
Yes. And
we are now buying into an investment that will give you 17% return for 1 year. Automatically we are pushing yourself at the feet. That's why many investors are looking for where can I edge against the I'm not at the same time diversify their portfolio. Exactly. Not only edging against inflation. If the market turn against where we will, that's why for you to play successfully as you are edging against inflation, also diversify your portfolio. In case the market start correcting, you will be a nice stock that will defend your portfolio.
All right, I need to let you go now, but let's quickly look at the outlook for today's trading activities in midweek. With what has played out between Monday and yesterday, what do you think will be the outlook for today's trading activity or a projection?
I've said it this week, we expect to see a mixed trend. If you look at what happened on Monday, market was down. On Tuesday, the market was up. Today is Monday already, and this morning I think the market opened slightly in green. Okay. But as we speak now, I'll pull back again. Unless there's a change in terms of the high cap stock gaining. If not, we are still market closing marginally down or marginally up today. That's why I say expect to see what a mixed market for today. All right, we'll leave it at that. I'd like to say a big thank you to you, Ambrose Amodun, Chief Research Officer, Invest Data Consulting Limited, for your insight and also for your in-depth analysis of market and everything that's concerning the Nigerian equities market. Thanks for having me. All right, now let's look at what's coming up next on the show. The Nigerian capital market has seen significant growth in retail investors since the banking sector recapitalization exercise in 2005. However, despite the growth, the number of retail investors in the country remains under 4 million, while active retail investors are still less than 1 million, indicative of the challenges associated with achieving financial inclusion in the capital market. Also, as the Jaguar syndrome in Nigeria continues, human capital experts have argued that the resultant brain drain effect from the current Jaguar wave would lead to a loss of potential entrepreneurs and shortage of skilled manpower. On this segment of the show, we will be discussing the rationale behind the rising wave of migration of skilled Nigerians amid the upsurge of foreigners into the country. And finally, crude oil prices in the international market were largely unchanged in Asian trade today as a potential big build-up of U.S. crude cancelled out gains triggered by lack of supply quotes from the OPEC Plus producers group. Let's get talking after this time out. To stay with us once again, it's Business Breakfast on iBrandTV. Don't go nowhere.